Hey, what's going on everybody? ScottDogGaming here. Thank you very much for joining us. As you can see, we are playing a new game, the Westport Independent. Now this is a game that was sent to me, a key that was sent. It's a game that's been developed by 0010 and published by Coffee Stain Studios. It was released on the 21st of January. I'm looking forward to playing it. It's available on Windows and PC now. A game about censorship, corruption and newspapers. The Westport Independent is a censorship simulator taking place in post-war country governed by the recently elected Loyalist Party. As the editor of the last independent newspapers in the country, your job is to remove and edit the content of your paper affecting the people's opinions of both the rebels and the Loyalist government. With an increase of rebel activity and an ever-watching government breathing down your neck, whose truth will you print? So that's essentially the point of it. It reminds me a huge amount of I've not played it yet, but it reminds me a huge amount of Papers, Please, which is an independent game that was released a couple of years ago now and is brilliant. If you haven't checked it out, please do so. So let's have a little look here. Let's just go into Steam and let's see what that's selling us. Mixed reviews. That's the first thing that pops up. It is available for £6.99. So let's get started, shall we? Start the game. Slot number 0. What can I tell you? Your game will be saved automatically between each week. Okay, thanks for that. Sorry, I just had to flick between windows. So if you keep seeing things going on, it's because of that. What is the Public Culture Bill? Okay. 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 I've got all that. Got it. Now I apologise if you can't really hear the voice over here. Okay. I mean, this feels like I'm going to be bad at this before I've even started. Yeah, got it all. Okay. Here we go. Week 0. 12 weeks left. You got mail. Yay. Dear Editor, Phil has been putting up more of loyalist propaganda in the office. You know I can't stand this shit. So I decided to put it down. It should be on your desk together with the note. Okay. Was that it? Was there nothing to flick through there? Okay, fine. Okay, we got a list about our staff. Fine. Tutorial article 1. Censoring. One of the game's main mechanics is censoring articles. You do this by clicking on paragraphs that seem inappropriate. When censored, that content won't be shown to the public and will affect neither their opinion nor the government's suspicion of you. You can also change the headline by clicking on it. Different headlines can change the portrayal of an article. Welcome to the extraordinary and amazing soon-to-be Gotti winner, the Westport Independent. Okay. Okay, got it. Now what? Tutorial article. Employees. When you've censored an article, it needs to be transcribed. To do this, put it in one of the named folders, the bottom right. The employees will have different opinions of you and they'll be discussing how you run your paper. They also have their lives to protect, so don't blame them if they don't wish to follow you into death. What? This part is about your employees. Okay, got it. Next. Loyalist government pursues harsher actions against suspected rebels. Loyalist government attacks the privacy of... Okay, we'll go with this one. A new reform has been passed that will hasten the arrest of rebel supporters. The reform consists of exceptions in various privacy laws allowing police to expedite search warrants. Most of these exceptions apply to ex-criminals with relations to the rebels. However, some exceptions also apply to civilians who have expressed disloyal opinions against the government. Public culture bill has been passed. New bill has been passed. Forces independent media outlets shut down. Culture bill that is the government presented last year has today been passed. Purpose of the new law is to stop the creation and distribution of incorrect and improper content. It will force independent media outlets to either shut down and join the new government-funded union called the Loyalist Media. Well, you can have that one, Julie. Oh, hold on, I meant to give it to Phil. No, Phil, that's... Oh no, Phil. Phil. Oh, I didn't even want that one, hold on. Okay, and... Am I getting confused here? You will ride it, sunshine. Don't really know what I'm doing. Now what do I do? Not sure what I've done here. Not sure if it's good or bad. Not sure what I'm actually... Don't blame it on the government. Blame it on the yellow journalism and the blatant lies that some newspapers post these days. There's nothing good about a misinformed public. Do you know how much power the government will have over the media with this? I agree with Frank on this one. Can't see how the public culture bill would be beneficial for anyone but the government. Well, media outlets like ourselves have a scary amount of power over people's opinions. But on the other hand, I don't think giving that power to the government is a great idea either. Well, you're sitting there with your drinks, with your smokes. God. What if I'm a supporter, hey? Right. We got some opinions. This bar illustrates your sales. The container represents the people of that district. A light bar illustrates how many of those papers were sold. The more you sell, the more popular you get with the more papers you can distribute. People's opinions will affect the sales. Okay, got it. Okay, so we got some suspicion. We gained 3 rebels, and we gained some popularity. Okay, you've got mail. being miscontrolled by the media and the government stopped at nothing to protect people from frivolous lies and irresponsible gossip. Okay, what have we got? Whew. Fast food chain plans to make way into Westport. Massive fast food chain Jolly's has finally made its way into Westport. With restaurants all over the world, the food giant has quickly risen to be the world's largest international food chain. Located in the Western Districts, the chain's first restaurant in Westport will open its doors to the public next weekend. I don't get why any of these would be an issue. Unless we don't like fast food. I like fast food. Employees, what have we got? Okay, let's give him that one. Yep, let's do one about the wax figure. Okay. An upcoming exhibit in the Liberty Square Museum of Art will be honouring local actor Harold Flynn. The exhibit Faces of Westport was announced today to contain a wax likeness of the star. The statue's creation was overseen by Mr. Finn himself to ensure its accuracy. Apparently the statue had to be redone 14 times because the star was not satisfied. Yeah, we're going with this one. Haha. LNMA chairman wants to force propaganda onto the press. Last night in the plan, the chairman stated, does it mean that if I don't send them over here, they don't get printed, I'm guessing? New plans to add fluoride to water. The Department of Sanitation announced today its intention to add fluoride to the water supply. This is due to research showcasing the substance's ability to decrease the chance of cavities. As research of fluoridation is still ongoing, this would be Westport, one of the few places in the world to adopt it. Let's put this one in. There you go. I don't know if this means the ones I haven't read are just going to get... They can't just get printed. Students protest against police brutality. Chaos ensued this morning as a protest at one of the city's public colleges turned violent. It began when a large crowd occupied in the gymnasium shouting rebel slogans and singing. The protesters were part of the local student group protesting recent police brutality. Violence erupted as campus security attempted to burst the group with force. So let's see what happens when we very much make this about the rebels. Let's remove that one. Okay, there we go. You will write it, Phil. What's wrong with you? He doesn't want to write the article about this. Even though I'm clearly making this very much about yeah, I'm going with that. Phil, you're going to have to do it. Don't know what your problem is. Shut up, Phil. Let's see what happens. Let's see what our staff are going to say first of all. I'm really disappointed in our editor. Why is that? Criminalising moral courage while officers violently act however they want. How could I not be? Oh, come on, you're not going to believe that crap about the guy being innocent. He's obviously a rebel supporter attacking a man of the law because he stopped the spread of rebel propaganda. So Phil, in theory, is going to like us a little bit more. 10 weeks left. Let's see what's happened to sales. Okay, so we've sold quite a few papers. Our opinion has gone up quite highly. What does this mean? So we've gained rebel supporters. We gain another 6 suspicion. And we gain some more popularity. We've got mail. What does this say? Probably aware by now that when you're finally able to stop the notorious Northern Herald from spreading their lies to the public, you were also forced to shut down their affiliated marketing agency. It so happens your paper, the Westport Independent, used to be the same agency. This means that from now on you'll have to take care of advertising yourselves. Additionally, because of your affiliation with the perpetrators, we'll be keeping a close eye on you for the time being. Oh, cool, thanks. Appreciate that. Okay, and we got some more articles here. So, I think what we'll do is we'll probably call it the end of the episode here. Just so, I wanted to put this on your radar. It's an interesting one. I'm not entirely sure that what I'm putting down. I mean, obviously, if I went down this road, I'd assume I'd get shot. But I'm not entirely sure what I'm putting down should give me a huge amount of rebel supporters, but maybe I'm missing stuff. Last night, let's just have a look at this one. Rebel assaults a trade convoy en route to Westport. Last night, a number of delivery trucks entering Westport were attacked. According to the testimony, a group of masked individuals intercepted the trucks at custom checkpoints. Threatening the drivers, the men emptied the trucks, leaving them with the contents. Westport City Police officially labelled. So we'll get rid of that one because we don't want them to. No, we'll leave that in, and we're gonna put that one to print. So I think Phil would like that one. Go on, Phil. It's all yours. So after almost a century of publication, the popular magazine Northern Herald has released its final issue. Sudden dismantlement was due to the violations of guidelines set up by the Prohibition of Public Bill Culture. Marketeer, which is responsible for advertising several of Westport other independent newspapers, is also shut down. We probably won't put that one in. Let's have a look at this one. Value of labour keeps on. National currency libraries keeps on decreasing in value. Last year, the government tried to solve this crisis by printing more money to cover the expenses. So far, the government's actions have only added to inflation. Inflation sweeps the country, making President speaks at veteran gathering. President shows unparalleled compassion. Speech to veterans. Nice. President gave a speech to the military veterans of Westport's annual conference this weekend. As I stand before you today, I wish to thank you for your service, the President began. At the end of his speech, the President also spoke of his lost comrades. Do not cry for your comrades, for their sacrifices saved our beautiful country. Yes, he sounds like a fantastic president. Let's give it to one of the people who really supports the rebel, shall we? You. Ha ha ha! Yesterday, Liberty Square was lit up as police officers started burning books. The event was the result of months of collecting books from various libraries and stores. The collected books were works of supporting anti-government sentiments. Some protesters arrived on scene but were easily held back by police. I'm good at this. I'm good at getting the government on track, surely. Haha, we'll get Julie to write that one. Nice. Police prevent rebels suspected of attempted bombing of government offices. Yesterday, a bomber was prevented from arming a large supply of explosives outside a government office. This occurred in a small van parked outside the building. The perpetrator, why do I keep saying that? Perpetrator was caught by a security guard who found the van suspicious. A local rebel group were believed behind the incident. Yep, we're doing that one as well. Right, off we go. Ooh. Pick articles from here and drag them to the empty paper page. Okay. Nice. So do we want... You know what? I'm swapping these round. I want people to know about our president. Drag slider to change your marketing focus between different districts. What? You know what, let's just go with... Let's go with 25%-ish in each one. One newspaper for everyone. You know what? That's what we're going to go with. I'm not worried about marketing. The president of ours is a real fine man, isn't he? Are you being sarcastic right now? No, why would I be? He's a good man. Through and through. Why else would he pay respect to our elders like he did this week? You mean the elders who spent their youth killing anyone who wasn't us? Yeah, they seem like folks that you should pay respects to. Oh, come on. It was a war, and it's not like people didn't die on our side. Also, the Loyalist Party had nothing to do with that war, so why would you attack the president for that? Yeah, well said, Phil. Me and the president, he's inviting me to his house at this rate. He's definitely inviting me to his house. What have we got going on? Oh, yes. Look at our sales go up. Yes. Oh, yes. We got rid of all of our suspicion. Nice, I like this. I like this. We've got mail. What does this say? Dear Loyalist Lapdog, your pretty kissing of the president's backside last week will not be taken lightly. Get your tongue back in your mouth or it will be promptly removed. Don't fuck with us. It will be the last thing you do. Best regards, your friendly rebel neighbour. I mean, for this to be screwed up and in the bin, it was written by one of you lot. But there we go. That's the end of this. Thank you very much for watching Westport Independent. Available on Steam now. If you like the look of it, go and check it out. Please hit the like button, subscribe button, follow us on Twitter at ScottDogGaming. We'll see you again soon. Thank you.
We'll be right back.